Okay, guys, welcome to the the Gen W podcast. This is a new podcast for our YouTube channel, That Home Loan Dude. We have our special guest. Well, she's not our guest. She's our co-host. She's my sister, my soul sister, Grace. She's also a mortgage broker like myself, very experienced. And today we're going to talk about, what are we talking about today, Grace?
We are talking about Paris O. Wang.
Paris O. Wang. Yes, today we're talking about property, power, and Paris O. Wang.
Welcome to the Gen W podcast. With your hosts, you and Grace turning migrant clique into generational gold. Because we're not just another generation, we're Gen W.
The OnlyFans real estate empire. And it's very interesting to look at the article today, which we'll put on here. She's all over the news. She apparently has what? $15 million property portfolio?
Yeah.
And she's like 19?
Yeah.
How old are you, Grace?
I'm 31. I just turned 31, guys. Oh my God.
And how many properties do you have?
3.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so guys, in this brand new episode, well, our first episode, our debut episode, we're talking about Paris O. Wang. Is it O. Wang or Yang?
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Anyway, let's call it Paris.
Yeah.
Paris O. fans. So anyway, guys, today we're not just only going to roast Paris O. Yang. We obviously respect her profession. I have no judgment towards OnlyFans creators. We're going to look at how a 19-year-old built up a $15 million property portfolio. We're unpacking, number one, how Paris O. Yang and other OnlyFans creators are building a massive property portfolio, while the rest of us are stuck in a rat race working a 9-to-5 job. And number two, guys, the role of generational wealth, how parents of these OnlyFans girls are managing her property, and how some of these women are more strategic than we think they are. And number three, what this all means for the average Aussies who are trying to get into the property ladder. And number four, in this podcast, we'll dive deeper into the generational poverty curse that surrounds all of us Asians that are living in Australia at the moment, in migrant families, with migrant parents growing up. And we have a version in which we have Paris O. Yang. Her dad is a neurosurgeon. And look what she turned out to be.
I can't believe that he is managing her OF account, guys. That's crazy.
Yeah, guys would be like, oh, show me your titties for $5. And she's like, $500 more like.
No, but can you believe that it's her own dad, guys?
Yeah.
Isn't that messed up?
It's kind of messed up. That's why in today's podcast, we're diving deeper. No judgment, no superficial understanding of her. We want to really dive deep to understand her motivation of taking off her clothes, showing feet pics to titty pics, to having a massive million follower on TikTok, Instagram, obviously getting paid, I don't know, $200,000, $300,000 a month from subscriptions alone to afford a $15 million property portfolio.
Damn. I gotta say, her properties look pretty good, guys.
So right now, let's look at Paris O. Yang's property portfolio. So Grace, pull up the article right now. It says she's got a $15 million property portfolio.
So she has an apartment block in Randwick. Isn't that crazy? Just sold last week.
Apartment block, right?
Yeah. 7.5 mil, guys. That is so crazy.
Wait, 7.5 mil, you reckon? Because I think OnlyFans creators are really hated by banks, I think. I think the major banks will not touch her. The non-banks would probably ask where she made her money from because she's 19 years old. And it's 7.5 mil. So I think two cases is either her, because I know her dad's managing her portfolio, right? And he's a neurosurgeon. So it's either he created some sort of company and then maybe structured that company to say she's doing some sort of media business or something like that.
Wait, so why would the banks not accept her as an OnlyFans worker though?
I don't think, I haven't done it before, but I don't think banks really like to have OnlyFans creators borrowing, I don't think they want to lend money to an OnlyFans creator just on the basis of maybe three things. Number one, the reputation to the bank. and her reputation and the bank's reputation, because I know banks don't lend to like brothel owners or like
Really?
or drug dealers.
Well, drug dealers is understandable.
Illegal.
because they're
Yeah. I think like I don't want to say it's shady. I would say, I don't think, I don't know why.
Oh, I didn't know banks were so selective, guys. Did you?
I just think they're very selective with the people they work with, and they also have their reputation. And plus, number two is it's subscription model. So she's getting paid from OnlyFans, and that's probably from America, like it's an American company. So like, is she paying tax on that? Is it under ABN? Like, she's not getting regular pay slips, and it's got to be a 30-year mortgage. So like, is it sustainable? And number three is she declaring all the income? And I think, and the fourth, I think that's the three things. Yeah, those are the three things that I would say would concern banks. But there are a lot of ways to mask it, right? So the dad obviously is smart, right? He works on people's brains, so he probably will have a really intelligent brain to create a company to say, because somewhere in the article say she has like this company called Yang Property P2 Ltd, right?
Yeah.
And she's using that to buy those properties. So, there's a lot of money exchanging, invoices made to that company that they could create. And obviously this is just me speculating, so please don't sue us for defamation or anything like that. We're just speculating for entertainment purposes. That would have to justify how she got the loan. And maybe she didn't get the loan. Maybe it's all cash. I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's all cash or most of it being cash. These girls are making some serious money.
But let's look at her other deals.
Okay, so she has properties in Bondi and Southern Highlands. So her stunning 2-bedroom, bathroom home in Bondi Beach. So it's a house.
Yeah.
Is it a house? No way, that's a house.
Where in Bondi Beach? She has a house in Bondi Beach.
But the photo says it's a unit.
Okay, so we'll show the photos here. You guys judge whether it's a house or unit. How much is it?
It says here. Oh, it doesn't say the price for the Bondi one.
Is there an address? We can look it up through our RP data search.
No, so it just says that she has a home in Bondi Beach offering ocean views. You guys can see that in the photo.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just 100 square meter rooftop terrace. Perfect for alfresco dining.
I'll probably say it's an apartment. Does it say how much?
It doesn't say. Doesn't say.
Okay. What else does she have?
So her first property apparently last year in April is the one in Randwick. It's 4 units, currently rented between $650 and $730 per week.
Damn.
Wait, so she owns another apartment block?
So how many apartment blocks does she have in Randwick?
So she boasts, what is this? It doesn't mention any other properties. It just says the apartments.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does it mention how what are the different types of her $15 million property portfolio?
So she owns houses in Southern Highlands. So in 2021, November, she purchased 300-year-old cast iron gates leading to magnificent residence, reminiscent of French countryside.
And that was
My
in Southern
God.
Highlands.
Yeah. That looks like a freaking castle, guys.
Damn. So yeah, guys, like she's 19 years old. She has a block of apartments in Randwick. She's got a apartment in Bondi facing the ocean, and she's got like a castle in the Southern Highlands. Is there anything else that she has in her proper portfolio that's making $15 million?
It's not mentioning it.
Okay.
It's not mentioning it. Just the apartment blocks in Randwick and Bondi, she has an apartment. I'm guessing she's living there. That's why they're saying it's a home.
So obviously the article doesn't really tell where her $15 million property portfolio lies in terms of different properties. It doesn't list it down. That's classic journalism by the Daily Telegraph. Is it Daily Telegraph?
No, this is
Daily Mail?
News.
Or Daily News? Well, Daily News, Daily Telegraph, Daily Mail, all the same joint, right? They just sensational headline, $15 million property portfolio, and then what?
News.com.
Yeah, so basically, guys, let's look at how she structured all these deals, right? So there's a company over here called Paris O Yang Property Pty Ltd, right? It's a company structure. So I'm not going to go to ABN Lookup, which you can basically go to ABN Lookup to look at how old her business ABN has been open for. But I would say that this company ABN is buying all the properties. Now, the question I'm wondering is who's guiding her in terms of buying all these properties, do you think?
Probably her father, right? The neurosurgeon.
What about her mother?
I don't know much about the mom, guys, but I did read an article about her hating her mom.
I think she punched her mom in the face or something. That's full on.
That's insane.
Yeah. And we're going to talk about this later. Like, we're talking about generational poverty on this channel a lot, right? How to end generational poverty. And it seems like she has a lot of childhood trauma, maybe from the fact the parents, the way the parents brought her up, because she goes to a very privileged school. I think it's a private school. And I think, and now she's an OnlyFans creator. And with all that money that she's getting, her dad's managing her OnlyFans account.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
How would you feel if your dad managed your account?
It would be weird. And like, does he see her content or like?
But would it be fine for a dad to see your daughter's thing anyway? Because like, it's your blood. You know what I mean? Like, would you? I obviously don't know because I'm not a girl.
I think it's
because like if I was a guy and my dad saw me and we're in like a change room, I'm like, oh, that's fine.
But that's male and male. But
Yeah.
if your mom walked in, isn't that a bit weird?
Yeah, true. Yeah. Especially like you got massive stiffy and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Weird.
Like when you guys have the same body parts, it's a bit different, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in Korea, we have like saunas and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're comfortable being naked around each other and daughters and mums. But it's never like opposite sexes.
Yeah, like how would but I guess it's different because he's a neurosurgeon, right? So he's used to operating on body parts. Or he's probably used to...
Is a neurosurgeon more about brain?
Yeah, I guess like he's not like a plastic surgeon where he's working on girls' boobies.
Yeah, and even if my dad was a plastic surgeon, I don't think I would want him to... No. Please. I don't want to even imagine.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how that dynamic works because it's not just seeing her content, it's seeing her content and then commercializing it for other men to see that content.
Yeah.
And if you want to take it darker, what do those other men do with his daughter's content? Right? They're not gonna just like look at it and go, oh yeah, that's cool. There's a certain activity they do. Which
I feel like that's so weird. I mean, like, I'm not judging her.
Yeah, we're not judging her. We're just thinking how weird that dynamic is as a parent. I'm a parent with, 2 boys, 7 and 9. And I would probably feel weird if I had a daughter and then she grew up and she's beautiful and she has all the assets front and back, and she's sharing that on OnlyFans through digital means. And it kind of feels like prostitution to me, but digital prostitution.
It is though. And it's sad that it's so normalized.
And it's weird too because like he's a neurosurgeon. Like for every brain that he cuts up and fixes, he's probably on a $1.5 million annual salary, and on top of that he gets private work, which would probably be around $40,000-$50,000. Like Paris, his daughter, doesn't need this money. And if she could accrue up to $50 million of property by 19, guess how much property does the dad has?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they're doing this.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like if, for example, the dad's a drunk or the dad's abusive or the dad's some loser on Centrelink, then it makes sense she needs to do that to step up. Like there's this girl that I watch, Elle, the Korean Pornhub star. I think I sent you that link. She was crying and stuff.
Yeah, I watched her.
Yeah. Grace judges Pornhub people.
Hey, I don't judge. It's just I have morals, and it's just not aligning with.
Grace is very Korean conservative.
No, not.
She's the type of like girl that eats kimchi in the morning with those metal chopsticks.
Excuse me, are we roasting OS or me? I'm so confused, guys.
Okay. So yeah, but yeah, I don't remember her name. L something. I don't know. You can go to Pornhub and type L in Korean. She'll probably be the first that pops up. Yeah, I saw that video. She was really sad. Like, we'll pop it here, like a segment here. Yeah, she's pretty sad that she regrets doing that, but then she's doing it for her family, and it makes sense. But like for Paris, what is she doing it for? What's her legacy? Like, you know, is she just seeking significance? And why is her parents allowing her to do this?
Yeah, like where is her mom in this?
Like for me personally, I saw her mom, and it kind of like when I saw that, I was like, oh, it makes sense.
Oh, now I need to look her up.
Yeah, her mom's white.
Oh, that's oh my god, Q, you're so racist. Are you giving me shit? Whoops, I swore.
You can swear.
We'll just beep it out, right?
No, you don't need to beep it. Or maybe yeah, for YouTube. Yeah, her mom's white, and the dad's Asian. So the dad, and the mom's pretty hot as well.
Oh, really?
It's kind of always look
I'm
it up.
googling it right now.
Yeah, look it up. We'll show you what Grace is googling.
Is that the mom? No.
Yeah, that's her mom.
No freaking way.
Yeah,
That's her mom.
she's some European hottie.
44? She does not look 44.
So obviously you can see where she got her features from.
Oh, okay. Now that it's zoomed in, yeah, she does look 44.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, Paris's mom.
Yeah, Paris. So she apparently, like, for me, when I look at it, she seems to be a very flamboyant lady. And then you got Paris's dad, and he's like a nerdy Asian dude, right? So was it like a fling kind of thing that happened? And then she was born. Obviously, this is all speculation. But you could see like we were talking about the other day, right? Like, you know how certain mums don't act like mums. You know what I mean? And I think she's that category of mums, right? There's two categories of mums. Mums who are mums, right? They're dressed up, they're conservative, they talk about their kids, and, you know, the party life is over. But when you look at her, it seems like the party is still in her.
They went clubbing together on this article.
Yeah.
Yeah. After she broke up with her ex or something, that was a nightclub owner.
Yeah. So she's that type of party mum. And maybe she's very free. Maybe she's very liberal with her parenting. Maybe too liberal, I think, sometimes.
Wait, so are they still together? Like the parents are still together?
I'm not too sure.
Mm.
Yeah. But I just know that there was an accident where she crashed a car or something because she was drunk, like 200% over the alcohol limit. Her dad bailed her out.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised if he's got the money. Why not, right?
Yeah. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, it makes sense. Like, sorry, but because if she was an Asian mum, like, if you had a daughter and she did that, like, what would you do? Would you be like, oh yeah, go girl?
What, crashed her car?
No, like if she said, hey mum, I'm doing OnlyFans.
Oh my
Like,
God.
would you be supportive, or you like pull
Hell
out
no.
your
Hell no.
your cane?
I'll chain her to the bed. I'm like, no, you're not going anywhere, girl. Girl, you stay home. Read some books. Read some books.
You stay home, make a kimchi.
Come here.
Okay, cool. So anyway, I think in that dynamic, I guess they have some sort of dynamic going on, and I think it's manageable because now they're building a property portfolio. The dad's managing the property portfolio. The dad is using all that money to funnel the properties. Obviously, he is still on track to want to build generational wealth for his daughter. And apparently, like, she's not the only OnlyFans girl in Australia that has a property portfolio. Like, apparently, like, there's another girl called like Annie Knight. Can you look her up?
Doing it now, boss.
Apparently, Annie Knight from Gold Coast, she has three properties in 18 months.
Sorry, I just googled her name and literally the first article showing up March this year.
Oh yeah.
She's vows to sleep with 1,000 men.
Is this Annie Knight from Gold Coast?
Annie Knight engagement.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, because her goal was to get 5 properties by 30. Okay.
Oh, that's why maybe.
So let's talk about the structure, like the OnlyFans structure. Like, I don't know whether you know about OnlyFans.
Who doesn't know about OnlyFans?
No, like the mechanics of how it works.
No, I just hear from people, and whatever I see on TikTok.
But you know it's a subscription model, right?
That, yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, obviously you subscribe and you pay, I don't know, anywhere from $10 to $30 a month to have access to certain pics or access to that creator. And sometimes that's like a basic level. And you guys might be thinking, oh, how do you know so much, Cube? Because I actually have an OnlyFans account.
Hit subscribe.
It's subscribe. The photo here is very scandalous. It's Photoshop, by the way.
It's not. I took the photo.
By the way, she's my sister, so sumo soul sister. Nothing went on going there.
Yeah, I'm managing his LFA.
She's prostituting me. Apparently, I'm not making enough money in as a mortgage broker. Yeah, but anyway, that's like an entry level, right? So when you pay, you can only see certain things that the creator has selected, and if you want more, you actually can pay per content. Like you can message them and go, "Oh, I want a photo of your over here or something." Like
you know
pop
what?
one out or something, and then I'll pay you 5 Gs or something like that.
You know what? I have a friend who used to run clubs, and he told me he met his friend is an OF girl.
Oh yeah.
And he was telling me that actually. He told me that the money's so easy. Like she was making, I think, $1 million. It's not as big as these girls.
$1 million a year?
Yeah.
Dang. Was she hot? Did you check her out?
I don't know her name.
All right.
I know. I won't say too much information. Doesn't
Yeah, for privacy matters.
But anyway, so yeah, like she said, she'll get guys messaging her saying, "Hey, flash your tits or flash your ass," and she'll just pop it out, and she gets money for that.
And usually, like for that type of specific request, like I didn't think 500 would do, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's probably like 2 Gs or something.
I think it depends on how big the creator is.
And what happens to that photo? Is it like Snapchat? It just like goes away? Like, what if they keep it and then they share it to their mates and stuff?
So that's what I was confused about, because like after I heard this and when OnlyFans first came out, I spoke to a few people. I don't know if it's true. I just hear from people talking about it, and they said that it's technically meant to be blacked out. Like when you screenshot, it's meant to just turn it into black.
Think so.
But
Who would
then,
pay for something that's blacked out?
No, as in like if people were trying to screenshot.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's meant to black out.
Yeah.
And but then people's nudes are out in the world and on porn sites, I heard.
Yeah, like if you like, I saw Dingy's dingy, like Harris's dingy. It's very easy, guys. You just go to Google.
Okay, doing it now.
Don't show it on YouTube. But you type in her name.
Boobs?
No. You type her name.
Channel?
No. You just do OnlyFans space.
Fans, yeah.
OnlyFans and then space. Leaked. The keyword is leaked.
It's leaked.
And then you'll start seeing
images?
Yeah, and you got to turn off the blur.
Oh, yeah. I see all the blurry photos here.
Yeah, so when you turn it off, there's actually people who go to her.
No, it's on Pornhub. Oh,
No.
Pornhub.
Yeah. No, not that. Go to images. By the way, guys, I'm actually looking at naked women with my soul sister at the moment, which is totally weird. But what I'm saying is like, the danger of OnlyFans is people can always join and then take photos of you, right? And then they put it on their private sites. And then, like, you don't know where your photos are going. I think that's the danger of it.
Yeah. So if they pay for the photos and they get to keep the photos, is that how it works?
I don't know. Because apparently when I put my photos up, no one wants to buy it or keep it. By the way, I don't have any photos. I just post my TikTok videos.
Everyone's like, oh, I can get this for free on his TikTok. Why the hell would I subscribe?
It's just for fun, guys. Yeah. So I think for OnlyFans creators, especially for Paris or Yang or people like that, the reason they're earning so much is because it's like the road or no return. You know what I mean? Like once it's out there and you're popular, and then people do these type of leaking stuff, you don't know where the photos go. Like you can't then go, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to go back to some sort of normal job, right? Because you will always have people like, oh, wait, I have stored all these photos of you and I can send it to your employer. I can send it this. Like, I think, say, like, for example, girls like Annie and I, like they've gone as far as showing everything of themselves. And then everyone in the OnlyFans creator community is doing that. And that's why I'm seeing these women are like trying to up the ante and go, oh, I'm going to sleep with 1,000 men. So they're trying to get more exposure so people can subscribe to their channel more. Like everyone's just competing for attention. That's what I think.
Yeah, and they're, obviously putting more risk out there to try and get more views.
Yeah. So she would, like this lady would be like, oh, 1,000. Then next minute after 6 months, someone will be like, oh, I'm going to sleep with like 3,000. So
I remember I watched, I think it was on my TikTok, someone it showed up and it was something, I don't know if it was this girl, but there was another OF creator and she was trying to sleep with 1,000 men as well. And she cried in that. Like she was crying because she felt really numb after sleeping with that many men. And I think it will emotionally just F you up. Like,
yeah, you just feel like.
And it was back to back. It was like men were literally lining outside the door.
Yeah.
It was all her followers.
Yeah.
Apparently. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. With media, social media, you can't really tell what's real, right?
Yeah.
But OF, are all the content creators there actually just stripping naked, or is there actual normal content on there?
When I went on, there were actually other creators like me who are like just shooting giggles, like just to put their normal content on.
Yeah.
Like I don't think they were like cooking shows or stuff like that, but I feel like most of them who are making the real money, like there was an example, Lily Allen. Do you know Lily Allen, that singer? Yeah. She said she made more money on she made more money on OnlyFans doing feet pics.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Then she made more money in that year showing feet pics than her Spotify account. And that's when, Lily Allen used to be really like her songs were great. But now with a lot of new artists, she's sort of like submerged a bit. And I guess maybe there's not a lot of people listening to her Spotify. Because I don't think Spotify gives a lot of money. But she said that just doing photos of her feet, apparently it's a thing. Like, is it a thing?
Foot fetish.
Yeah, I don't get foot fetish. Do you have a bit of foot fetish?
I don't think. Well, I care about ugly feet.
But like for me, I don't get foot fetish.
I don't either. I think not many people do.
What?
Oh, here. 17% of males and 4% of females like foot fetish.
Yeah. I would not pay $1,000 to look at someone's feet. I wouldn't even pay $1,000 to look at a girl popping one out, like her chest out. I don't feel like that's value for money.
That is so funny.
But guys, it seems like, OnlyFans is very big in Australia at the moment. There's a lot of creators jumping on, obviously, from seeing these girls making a lot of money and buying property. Like, jump in the comments, guys. Do you feel like OnlyFans is your way to own property? Would you do it, Grace?
No way.
I
mean,
is there a circumstance? Wait, let me ask you this. Is there a circumstance that you will do OnlyFans? Because from a guy's point of view, and I'm her brother, I'm her soul brother, She's pretty hot. She's pretty hot, pretty good looking girl.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. He's a bit biased though, guys.
Yeah, I'm biased. But guys, hit the comments. Do you think Grace is cute? She's single, by the way, but she's very picky. Like, is there a circumstance that you will do it?
Honestly, I will only do it if someone I loved was in a life or death situation.
And you needed money fast.
Like, yeah, if someone
Would you set a time limit? Like, okay, 1 month, and that's it, or it would be like a money amount, like $1 million.
I guess it depends on the circumstance. So let's say if they said, let's say someone kidnapped you, knock on wood.
No one's talking at me. I know kung fu. Anyway.
So let's say someone helped you and said he's gonna die unless you do one OnlyFans post or something.
Yeah.
I would do it for you.
I'm so sweet.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
But I wouldn't do it in a normal circumstance. Like, it has to be a life or death. But if
what's the extent of it though? Like, it's taking clothes off, or would just be like you in like really sexy cosplay? Like, what? There's different shades of OF. Like, there's OF where like the girl is like clothed like you, but then once you go into the OnlyFans channel, they wear lingerie. They wear like stuff that it only belongs in the bedroom. But then you don't see everything. It's like softcore, you know.
Oh, is that what OF is like? I thought
Yeah. No. There's softcore where it's like, you know, you take some but that girl might not want to do everything, but they're like, hey, I like that Chung-Li outfit. I'll send it to you. Can you wear it for me?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's like that specific.
Guys, you clearly know I am not on OF, and
I did a bit of research, but I don't know. I'm just making shit up. So like, do you, like, or you would be like, nah, I would take it off.
Of course, if I had a choice, I would put as many clothes as possible.
Yeah. But the only
I would even do foot fetish. I'd rather foot fetish than show my body to someone.
I think, but I think what am I trying to say?
You have to give me a circumstance. Like, give me an example, and I'll tell you if I would do it in that circumstance.
Let's just imagine you did it, right? And then I got saved, for example, right?
Like, do what, OnlyFans?
Yeah.
But to what extent?
Maybe like pop one out or something.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like you popped it out, and some guy was like, you pop it out, I'll give you like $500,000, and
it
$500,000, and you saved my life, like $250, and you kept the $250.
Yeah, thanks. That can't even buy me a $7 million property.
And then what happens is the main question is, now your content is out there, and he's like, hey, well, no return anyway.
Yeah.
And I know I can make $500,000 per post.
Yeah.
Now do you understand? Well, maybe I should just continue then. Like, there's no return. Oh, you be like, no, I didn't care. It was out there, and my reputation is tarnished, but I'm still not gonna do it. Like, there's no more reason.
Because I only saw my one boob, right?
Yeah. But they can Photoshop it and like clone it.
Two. For three.
Total Recall. Have you seen Total Recall? This girl has the worst pop culture reference. Total Recall, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, God. And she was so millennial.
I've been living under a rock. I'm from North Korea.
She's from North Korea. Oh my God. Anyway. Okay, so let's look at parents, the role of, let's look at in this podcast, the role of parents and privilege, right? So Paris, her dad is a neurosurgeon. Now, her dad might be thinking, hey, this girl, my daughter, went off the rails. Rather than going, let's cut ties and be estranged, right? Like, I don't want to be with you. He might be thinking, hey, how do I love her more and still keep her in my life? So maybe you can't blame him for like managing the account and then managing her property file and teaching her how to use that money, because probably he's thinking, hey, she's doing all this stuff and she won't listen to me anyway. I better do it in her life.
That's a good perspective.
Is that a good reframing?
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, out of love, so we're not sort of seeing him as a villain.
Yeah, because the first thing I thought was like, what parent will be okay with this, you know?
But it's more like he has no choice. You know what I mean? It's like for you, your daughter, you lock her in a room and she escapes and like, I hate you, blah, 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 blah. Don't be in my life. then you probably have to pivot and go, how do I be in her life and keep her safe?
Sorry, guys. I'm just like thinking about that. I'm like, I will probably cut her off.
Oh, you will? You were like, I don't give a F about you.
I will
But you
always-
raised her from 0 to 18 before she started doing all this stuff. What, you just got to cut her off?
Yeah, like I never thought of that, but I just feel like
Like shame. Like he brought disrespect to my surname.
not disrespect, but it's just kind of like I don't agree with her values, and I don't know if I could ever be okay with it.
Yeah, I know. But then you as a parent, you'd be like, well, how do I keep her safe to the best of my ability? She won't listen to me. It's either she won't listen to me and I cut her out of my life and she dies, and she'll obviously be abused by a lot of people in that industry.
But even if I was by her side, if she wasn't listening to me now, then why would she listen to me while I'm managing her account?
But at least it's closer to her than like estranged, like don't talk to me. I never want to see you.
I think if it was me, I don't think I could manage her account. If my daughter had an OnlyFans account.
But if she was making like $1 million a month and then, you know, she's like, hey, just manage it. And then you're like, okay, cool. Now I can buy properties. You might be like thinking, maybe I don't need to work. Maybe he's not working anymore. He's like, dude, all right, you fund my lifestyle. Let's go with the flow.
I feel like that's screwed up though.
But you know she's not going to stop though.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think I would rather be
Like you don't want to benefit from it.
yeah, because it's with dirty money.
I thought you're not judging her. This is Grace's subconscious judgment coming out.
I'm not judging her. That's her life choice, right?
Yeah, but
So
you call
for
it
me-
dirty money though.
Because it's about sex. You're getting paid sex. Is that not dirty?
But in a consensual way, it's not illegal.
No.
And she's not doing it with the men. She's just like digital
Well,
photographs.
I thought some OF girls do.
Well, I think her version she's not. Yeah, her version she's not.
She
But
was doing videos.
probably, I don't know. I don't want to get a defamation suit, but like it doesn't rule out maybe there might be some mad fans that want a one night escort experience with her that might be in the sum of, I don't know, $500,000, right? That she might consider it, you know? I don't know about that.
I think
But let's just say in a digital format, as a parent, you can see where he's coming from.
no.
No, you don't.
So for me, like, don't get me wrong, I would love my kids, but if they're doing something like this, like if they murdered someone, I would still report it to the police and put them in jail.
Yeah, it's hard for me. It's
Because
hard for me.
it's just the right thing to do. You don't want, as much as I love my kids, I don't want them out there.
Okay, wait. What if this scenario? I know we're going on a tangent now, like we always do. What if your kid, supposedly hypothetical kid, murdered someone out of defense because that person was trying to rape her?
That's different. That's self-defense.
Like you cover, but then it's illegal. It's manslaughter though.
What do you mean? It's self-defense. She's trying to get...
But you know, in the court of law, she'll get like 20 years in jail. Like, say you knew that.
I will still tell her to report.
You won't cover her up.
No, I would tell her the truth about the situation, get tested to show that it was rape.
But there was not rape. It was like nearly there. So there was no proof of rape, but it was like nearly there. But she like, poof, like killed her. Killed the other dude.
I still have to do the right thing.
Grace is such a good girl. Me personally, if it was not my kid's fault, I'll bury the body and I'll protect my kids. I will not let the system treat my kid that way. I don't want to lose 20 years with my kid. Like, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I would try and make them do the right thing.
Yeah. Okay. I have a very strong protectionist. Like for you, for example, like we put it out there for you, right?
Yeah.
Not like rape and stuff like that. I don't want to talk about that. Like say for you, something happened Like you and your girl, like you and another girlfriend were fighting, right? And for whatever reason, it got rough, and she took a swing at you and nearly tried to hit you, and then in that moment, you killed her or something, right? I'll totally like be on your side.
Yeah, but
Because I feel like I'm your friend and I'm your soul brother for a reason.
no, don't do that for me.
Yeah, I won't dub you in. Like you can turn yourself, and that's
Yeah,
you being a loser.
I'll
That's you being a loser.
I'll probably turn myself in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I couldn't live with the guilt, and I feel that
But it's not your
all
fault.
the consequences.
Okay, well. Oh wait, let's talk about this. What if it's me? Wait, what if it's me?
No, because for example, imagine if I was my friend's parents
It doesn't matter.
and they don't get closure, they don't.
It doesn't matter. I'm on your side forever. It doesn't care what the other people do. That's their problem. So what happens if the table flipped?
Our like mindsets are so different.
Yeah. So I'm getting the feeling that it happened to me, and it's totally not my fault. You fucking dobbed me in.
I wouldn't dub you in. I would tell you, look, I'm gonna pretend I don't know, but please turn yourself in, and I will leave it at that.
What about I'll be like, no, I don't want to do it. It's not my fault. Will you call Triple O and go, nah, let's get this mofo, bro. Get this mofo.
I feel like we should post this because what if the police is watching us and then one day they're like suspecting us and then they don't believe anything we say?
This is for entertainment purposes. It's hypothetical. Anyway, we're going off a tangent. Now, Paris Yang, the neurosurgeon father, who's managing Paris Yang's file, property assets, is the CFO of her property empire. So, guys, jump in the comments. What would you do? Would you manage your OF daughter or son's account if they're making millions and support them, or would you like be like Grace and just like disown her?
Not disown. I would tell her, look, I can't be a part of your life, but you're always welcome back home if anything goes wrong. Like I'll always be there for her and be her emotional support, but
Yeah.
I can't agree with her choices. And
What if she sends you some money to use? Would you use it? She's like, oh, mom, like, yeah, he's $250,000 today.
I will tell her, no, it's okay.
Okay.
Because for me, the way I think about it, I look at the broader range of things. Like, how does OF impact our society as a whole? Not just simply as just my daughter. How did OF really screw up our society today?
But I don't think OF really. I don't think OF created lust. Like lust originated, if you believe in Christianity, in the Bible, like we're all sinners. Like you know, they were talking about prostitution is bad, but that existed like in the prehistoric days.
Yeah.
I want to say prehistoric. That's like fucking dinosaur caveman days. I'm talking like medieval days, like, you know, like 17th century.
But I feel like OF just made it more easier now.
Yeah, it made it more easier, but I don't think you can destroy lust. I'm just saying, you know,
I never.
you can get rid of OF. There will be like another platform, and now with AI, there's got to be more of that.
Yeah.
So, I feel like the neurosurgeon father over here, he's like, well, I can't change the system. You know, like, don't blame the player, blame the game kind of attitude. So then why don't I take advantage? Why don't I ride with the wave?
Like, I'm not blaming either one of them. It's their decision. But for me, I'm not on board, guys. Sorry.
So let's move on to the housing crisis. So if you're not on OnlyFans, how are the average Aussies buying property in Australia? Like, she makes, you're saying some of your, like, you know, a girl that's on OF making $1 million a month, $1 million a year, right? And she's not getting headlines like this, right? Doesn't have TikTok with 1 million followers, Instagram 1 million followers.
I don't know who she is. So my friend just told me he knows someone.
Maybe it's Paris.
I'm pretty sure she'll probably be earning more than $1 million a year, right?
Yeah. Well, if she bought a block of apartments.
Yeah.
So, and when we talk about OF, it's not just Australia. It could be America. America has a big basis. And we're talking about all the men in the world. And I think the funny thing with men is we're very visual creatures. And when we're talking about 6 billion people who will just pay $20 a month just to see like this creator, I think they will do it. And imagine like a million or 2 million people are paying $20 a month. That's a lot of money.
But that's the other thing that makes me sad about OF, because, you know, when it's like Cornhub or Corn, it's like you see them, you can't interact with them. But with OF, you chat to them, you build that relationship. It kind of skews the mind a little bit. It's just...
But they were saying that it's good for the industry because, like, for example, those creators that's on Cornhub, right? The agencies have all the rights. For example, this girl that's crying, you know, Elle, the Korean Cornhub lady, she stopped doing it 2 years ago. They're still posting her content and she can't take it off. She said she doesn't make a lot of money from it. They get a big cut from her.
Yeah.
Whilst for OF, this is your platform, this is your content, you control 100% of the rights. And you decide what you want to do.
But even if you, let's say, deleted your OF account, it's
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, but at least right now people are seeing, like I feel like people are moving away from Cornhub to more OF style where they can talk to the creator and benefit the creator.
I think it's kind of screwed up because they might feel like they're in some sort of relationship even though they know that it's not. And I feel like it's, I don't think it's good.
So what happens is in this climate, if you're not a creator that does that, how could you buy property, right? Because we are mortgage brokers, people earning $150,000 combined income or just $150,000 single income. You know, the lending is not got to be $1 million. It's probably like 800 to 900,000, and property prices are around 1.3 to 1.4 these days in Sydney. And then even if you're earning that much, you're also spending a lot. Where you got to get the 20% deposit and stamp duty? Because when you're buying over 800,000 to buy a house in Sydney, you need the deposit, and there's not going to be a lot of guarantee schemes, LMI waivers if you're buying over 900. So jump in the comment, guys, do you feel like there is a reason why people are pushed to do content creation at this level? So I'd love to hear your comments, but what do you think about the irony of this?
I think it's really sad that, you know, this kind of stuff is being encouraged to get rich. You know, there's people who are doctors, lawyers, they study, they're working crazy hours, and they can't make as much as the web creators. I feel like that's pretty...
do you think she's making more money than her dad?
I think so.
Wow. And she's only 19.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
Yeah. That is mind-boggling.
Yeah.
So I think the last topic that we want to talk about is, we touched on it a little bit, is the childhood trauma, which would be as a result of why Paris or these creators want to draw significance from posting these type of content.
Yeah.
And I also feel like these type of creators where they do OF, like nothing's stopping them from going into the Cornhub area. You know what I mean? And then you can actually make more money. Because on OF, I think you can do video footages of those acts. And I've actually seen one. I stumbled onto one. I was just doing research, by the way. I wasn't looking for corn. There's actually couples that do it. I think there's a couple in Sydney.
What?
Yeah, it's an Asian lady. And I'll throw this.
Is she?
I think her name's Phoebe.
Oh, that's cute.
Type in Phoebe. OnlyFans creator. She does it with her boy.
Phoebe Zhang, guys.
Yeah. So let's throw this up on the screen. So basically, she does some OnlyFans content, not as big as Paris. I don't know why, because she seems hotter than Paris. Hey.
But you're biased. You're like Asian.
She's Asian.
Yeah, but Paris is half, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're biased. She's
got white blood. No, I'm joking.
Dirty.
No, half cast are more cute. No, but she has, like, I'm a boobs guy. Like, she has it, right? She's got the proportions.
Yeah, I'm checking her out, guys. I love looking at girls. I'm a lesbian.
Yeah, she's a bit of a lezo.
Man,
I think she's bi. I think you're bi.
feel like girls have a lot more to offer than guys. I mean, no offense, guys.
Yeah.
You know, they got the hair, they got the face, they got the makeup, they got the fashion, they got the boobs, the butt.
I think next
You can't disagree
I
with
think
me.
next
'Cause you're a guy. You must know what I'm
I
talking
think
about.
next podcast I'll like roll up some paper. It's like put it here. Get some views. Bigger than Grace. Anyway, Grace, I'm just saying like there's creators that do it with their boyfriends.
So that means a boyfriend must be very open-minded too.
But here's the thing. Sorry, I'm getting off topic, right? It feels like this podcast is about OnlyFans and what do we think about OnlyFans people. But what I don't get, which I feel like it's not fair, like from my point of view, right? This girl is shown in the OnlyFans stuff, right? On the content. But when you see some of the content and then when you put in the keyword leaked, right? You put in the keyword leaked, right? You see him doing her, right? But the thing is, you never see his face.
Really?
So do you feel like it's fair?
Where is that? I'm putting in leaked right now, guys.
Maybe they removed it. You don't need to. You can imagine it, Grace. You don't need to actually watch it.
Oh, but I'm curious, guys.
This is what happens at that home, dude.
I'm so nosy.
Our employee gets paid to watch porn in business hours.
Hey, she's hot, man. She's hot. These girls are hot.
I get a feeling Grace
I'm gonna subscribe.
at that night would be on this. Anyway,
Subscribe, guys.
anyways, like I think like, don't you feel like it's unfair?
But people don't care about the guy. They only care about the girl.
But he blurs his face and
Oh,
she's
he
on.
blurs-
Yeah, he blurs his face and she's on and he's like doing her, right? So
But isn't that the whole purpose? Because they like guys who want to be with Phoebe want to imagine them doing her, not see her lover boy.
that's another thing, right? Like if I was a partner of her, I feel weird. Like I'm showcasing my partner for another man's pleasure.
That's what I mean. He must have a really open mind. How Koreans would say, open-minded.
Yeah, I mean, like, would you be okay if you're a man and your woman was like, yeah, that's fine, just film me in this point of view and just post it? Like,
Cute. I'm already against OF.
yeah,
I
true.
think that would
Yeah,
be
no, I was
very
thinking,
different as a guy.
yeah, but
I believe in romance, guys.
yeah, but there's probably romance there as well. Like,
What kind of romance is that? Or maybe he's like, you know those people who are into open relationships? It could be one of
I feel like it's more like a Kanye West thing. You know how Kanye West likes to get his women to display, like the current girlfriend that he's with, he got her to wear nothing to the red carpets. And they say that he likes to do that because he likes people admiring his partner.
like
And then the fact that they fantasize about her gives him like a turn on, like, oh yeah, so many people admire my woman kind of thing, but they can't have her.
trophy wife. Is
Yeah. But yeah, guys, look, jump in the comments. Do you feel like generational trauma can somehow get warped into significance issue, which then becomes, if you're smart about it, commercialized to OnlyFans to buy a lot of property. So having generational trauma is actually really good for migrant kids who grew up here with significant issues. I don't like, for me personally, like I also have significant issues, right? I also have generational trauma, childhood trauma and stuff, right? But I've turned that significance into like making content like this, like talking about meaningful content that would obviously attract your likes and your follows and stir in discussion. But I feel like I chase after that, but still for significance, versus using like sexual content to chase significance. Like, what do you think? You lost.
Yeah, I was too busy Googling.
This is what happens when you work with my sister over here, Grace.
I'm actually
She goes into monk mode. Sometimes I talk for a while and I'm like, what do you think? And she's like, well, what would you say?
I'm not sorry, I was working on this quiet. No, I'm just looking up because you know how you're talking about the trauma stuff.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to understand the psychology of what would make them want to go nude? Like, what kind of trauma triggers that?
I think for some people, I think the girl used to probably have done it at an early age, or she got abused earlier. Like she already did it. Yeah, she already did it. Or she got AR'd, right? Or she got like assaulted. And some of them, I feel like, I saw this article on Netflix where I feel like my body's already dirty, right? So I don't care.
So you watched this on a documentary?
Yeah, like they feel like it's dirty already. So rather than feeling shame, they want to weaponize it and go, well, you like men make me dirty, so I'm going to use my body to weaponize it and commercial money for men and make money out of it and live a better life. Because I think like I've been used already, so I don't want to play the victim.
So is that the psychology?
Yeah, where they just weaponize it. But obviously it's really toxic because obviously when they meet the partner that loves them, and then they start to get love from that partner on a natural, like they get love from their partner from a pure point of view of love, they can't accept it because they feel like they don't deserve love, and then it just becomes a vicious cycle. But anyway, that's the podcast today. This is the Gen W podcast, which stands for Generational Wealth. We are the Gen Ws. And hopefully you Gen Zs and Millennials or Gen Xs that are watching this will aspire to be a Gen W. Follow this podcast for more content like this. Our next podcast episode is undecided yet, but we will delve into generational poverty, generational trauma, generational whatever.
Generational OF.
No, I think we've talked the crap out of OF.
What topics do you guys want us to cover next?
Yeah, jump in the comments what topics you want to talk about. We're really focused on the migrant story, the first generational Aussie story. And I attract, like for me personally, I attract a lot of clients who relate to my story. If you watch my past stories, because I talk a lot about how I was born as a refugee kid and I came to Australia when I was 2. And then I went through the whole series of living the minority migrant story, which is like a survival mentality to get through life. And obviously, I worked a lot on myself, a lot of shadow work that got me to where I am today. And obviously, I attract people like Grace, who resonates with my message. She used to be a fan of my TikToks, and she's been working with me for the last 3 years, and I'm her mentee. And we became soul siblings. Yay. And I treat her like a sister. She treats me like a brother. We're very close. So tell us what you want us to talk about that resonates with you. We're going to make more YouTube videos for this channel. And again, for those that we talked about today, all the OnlyFans creators, there's no hate to them. This is only for entertainment purposes. And it's very interesting to see the new age way of making money. And, you know, it's the most hated profession from a lot of conservative point of view. But also they end up to be the top 2% that has a lot of wealth. And I guess they're the one that's laughing at the end, not you guys.
Like me.
I mean you. By the way, Grace makes a lot of money working here.
Not as much as Paris abroad.
I would disown you if you decide to do OnlyFans.
See, so you do have an opinion. We're allowed to have opinions, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense. If my friend was an OF cred, you go, girl.
No, like for now, like you have a good career here, right? So it's like, you know, I always talk about significance, right? This, like people do these things for significance, especially for us migrant kids. We have significant issues because we don't get a lot of love from our parents. Like being on screen, being on TikTok, being on Instagram, this gives us the right healthy significance.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I wouldn't get why you want to do OF and replace this type of significance.
Yeah, definitely. Because I feel like I'm actually improving people's lives.
Yeah.
I'm making a good impact. So
yeah,
it's different.
You're not like minusing. You're not. Oh, I don't want to say that. No.
We're gonna get cancelled already from this podcast.
I wanted to say we're not just emptying people's sacks.
Oh my god.
We're filling people's brains with intelligence. We're filling their sacks up here. So guys, if you want to fill your sacks above here with more hacks, more property hacks, more insights to generational poverty, to generational wealth, which is the Gen W podcast over here, please subscribe, hit the bell notification for more videos like this, and smash the like button so we know that you love these type of videos, and jump in the comments if you have any other questions. And until next time, what do we do, Grace?
What do you mean, what do we do?
Oh shit, she's so bad at this. We'll see you in the next episode.
Oh, yeah, see you guys in the next episode.
Okay.